What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Dima, come on, music! You know, my boy DJ Killzone stopped the show. Shout out to the Lou, St. Louis in the building. He knows that I love doing videos on Angela Simmons. And Angela Simmons dropped this particular clip. We won't play it on her page. It is supposed to come out tonight on WeTV, and it's a clip, I guess, in this struggle reality show. You know, it's what all of these no talent people do. None of them have any real talent. They're just famous because their dad is famous or their mom is famous, and really they've lived a privileged life of which they haven't really accomplished anything but being famous, a child of a rich person. This is Angela Simmons, because nobody knows what Angela Simmons really does. What does Angela Simmons do? Does anybody know? She doesn't sing. She doesn't act. I don't know if she went to college or anything. Angela Simmons is just pretty and she's always crying. Okay? There's nothing that she does. Okay? This all that she does is she's famous. But anyways, she's breaking down on this clip, as she usually does, talking about that she wants to have more children. And she hasn't been in a serious relationship since her baby daddy was gunned down. The baby daddy was Sutton Tennyson. Now, Sutton Tennyson, remember, she passed up on Romeo to deal with Sutton Tennyson. And from all information that I understand about him, he was a guy who was a criminal, according to records. He was a drug dealer. You know, she got with him, and he was shot and killed at age 37. All right, and he was killed in Atlanta. All right, so he was, you know, doing his thing and stuff like that. He was, you know, in accredited forgery, identity theft, drug possession, police obstruction charges. I mean, sounds like a nice guy. Okay, I'm not hating on him, but that's what he's been charged with. Now, Angela Simmons wants to cry about that, you know, she wants more kids and she hasn't been in a serious relationship since this guy. And, you know, she can't date, she can't do anything publicly, she's so alone. And of course, this is kind of what happens. It's not kind of, it is what happens when you're dealing with some women in our community. Despite having the privilege that Angela Simmons did growing up. Supposedly, she was a virgin until she was 26 years old. She grew up in a family that was wealthy. Russell Simmons is your uncle. You can go to any school in the world, in America. Of course, you blow all of your opportunities, and even blow your opportunities to get with hip hop royalty, and then you go and date a guy like Sutton Tennyson, allegedly, who's been charged with credit forgery, who's been charged with drugs, police obstruction, carrying concealed guns. I mean, this is a guy that is a repeat criminal. Okay? You choose this guy to have a baby by. He gets shot and he dies. Now you're complaining about you want more kids. Well, Angela Simmons, see, this is where we talk about you. And this is what happens with a lot of women. A lot of women have this issue where, you know, they choose their situation. They want to cry about it. And now it's everybody else's fault because they can't date, you know, they can't have privacy. They can't do that. Well, you had plenty of privacy with Mr. Sutton Tennyson, right? Booty clapping sounds. I mean, obviously you had a kid with him, right? But see, you don't want to take accountability for the actions that you have, for what's going on in your life. And see, this is what remains a problem in Black America. Now folk are supposed to feel sorry for you. All right? I'm sorry. You're a rich lady. You come from a very successful family. You've had every opportunity in the world to be whatever it is that you wanted to be. You blew that. All right? You did. I mean, you blew it in the fact that you could have stayed in the block and got somebody like him. I'm not hating on him. I don't know the guy, but according to, you know, what this record's are, I'm sure he has a family. I'm not trying to disrespect him, but from what I see, you could have did this. You could have achieved this by not being Angela Simmons. Your parents worked hard. Listen when I say this. your parents worked hard, Angela, and to put you in situations so that you would meet other high-class people. You didn't do that, okay? The reason why you didn't do that because you wanted to do what you wanted to do. And now people are supposed to feel sorry for you. I'm sorry, but the reason why you don't have more kids by the same baby father is because you didn't make the right decision in the first place. You wanted to deal with a drug dealer. Now, let me just say this. Let's say, for example, it's a black man, okay? He deals with the chick that's strung out on drugs. You know, she's a prostitute. She's running credit card scams. And sisters would know that. Take the male equivalent of Angela Simmons. And let's just say Romeo, Master P's son. If he was to deal with some chick that was on his level, black women would be clowning him. The black community would clown him. But nobody clowns Angela Simmons because not only are we not supposed to say anything, we're supposed to sit back and console her for these bad decisions. When you're rich, your family's very wealthy. They've done everything and given you every opportunity to make you successful. And now somebody is supposed to sit there and listen to this. I'm sorry, I just don't feel sorry for you. I don't, okay? And somebody else, not you. You had every privilege in the world to get it right. You blew it. And now that you want more kids, and you're still not over the guy that already was killed, and you're in a relationship with the new guy, that should let you know. So now you have all these, and you're still emotionally available. Hey, I'll tell you what, the guy who's with her right now, I think it's Daniel Jacobs. Hey, bro, you probably want to get up out of there right now. Because what happens is this, a lot of time when chicks deal with men that are dysfunctional, and you take a girl like Angela Simmons, who should have never been dealing with somebody like him, they're screwed and scarred for life. You can't get around it. All right? I don't care how pretty she is, and Angela Simmons is beautiful to me, but just messed up. Okay? And then you're, instead of, and all the problems that she's been going through, you're going to be hearing that. And that's one of the things I want to talk about. A lot of times good guys, okay? When women make mistakes in their life, you're the person that has to carry the brunt of their problems, like it needs to be you. I'm gonna tell you right now, I simply just don't have time for that. Okay? You have problems, you figure it out. I don't have time, because you know what? All the problems before I met you, I reconciled those problems before I met you. I didn't bring my problems to you. But many times, some sisters in our community, they can't do that. They can't just fix their problems without trying to date. No, let me go ahead and date you and then cry about all the issues that I have because I'm screwed up. I'm sorry. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first company at the top. Check out the Black Men Purse t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm